time for Leather Podcast.
Have you watched
Scary movie on it?
Have you watched the new fucking Dave Chappelle one?
No.
Oh man, how good is it?
It's brilliant.
It's brilliant. The story, the very first story is so
He needs
good.
to go after the trans again. Trans community love him. You know, like when there's a red light aside for a comedian, do you know what that's for?
It's time to get off.
It gives him like a
You've got like a 5-minute window or something like that.
5 minutes, I think.
And the red light's going and
Then
it's just keep
flashing,
talking.
cuts just keep going if they're good.
Didn't give a fuck.
Or if they're Dave Chappelle.
Let's get into the...
I may be black, but I'm Dave Chappelle.
Let's get into it. How was your Christmas, boys?
It was lovely.
New Year's well good?
No.
Why?
New Year was bad.
It was bad.
Was that a bottle of whiskey?
No, I was working it all.
Oh,
so
were
it was
you?
just full of absolute menaces to society, but I was alright. I mean, I got 3 bottles, one for you and another 2 bottles of whiskey, and I drank the 3 of them in a week.
Did you?
Then that's me done. I'm off it. Like,
That's me done and my relationship's done.
it's just, I was saying to my missus, I was like, I fucking feel terrible this week. She's like, aye, no wonder. You drunk 3 bottles of whiskey in a week. I've not done that for years, but see, when it's there, I just can't help it.
Aye. You might as well just drink all.
I know, that's what I do. I just go, be alright.
Kids all have a good one.
Aye, every day.
Did you get any cool toys that you were playing with?
That I play with? Aye, PS5.
PS5.
I am so shit at UFC 5. I'm determined to get good at it, and I fucking can't. I'm terrible.
See, when you ask people though, like, how's your Christmas? And they'll say quiet. I want somebody just to say fucking mental.
Mad one.
I battered my dad. I done this. Nobody does it. It's always the same shit. Like,
That used to be my like
I know.
Christmas.
hit me with something good. Like, don't just bore me. Like, but mine was quiet.
I was just about to ask you.
But it's because all the mental cunts know now and they stay in. Like, you know who to avoid on I'm just
I
staying
don't
in my
like
house.
it. I don't like Christmas
Wait,
or New Year, mate.
Did you go in?
None of
Did
the
you go out for Christmas or New Year? Just staying in the
I
house?
did. He was away at fucking fist pump for the Celtic game.
Boxing
Oosh,
Day.
oosh,
That was Boxing
oosh.
Day. I always go to Boxing Day, but Christmas is. I don't feel in now. It's obviously because I've got a daughter
for
now.
you.
So
Does
it's
it not feel more because you got a daughter? Like, I absolutely love
Aye.
Christmas.
There's
like,
a-
see, so I go down every morning, like Christmas morning, and I'll turn on the lights, and then I'll say, "Oh, look,
He's
Santa's
been.
been," and then they come down and see just they see the kids' faces.
You
man.
put like this, the thing at the top of the tree. I bet that's your thing.
No, actually,
No,
not. Like,
no.
nobody puts my star like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Put my cookie down.
I watched Jingle All the Way. To be fair,
It's fucking a belter.
I watched
It's,
that.
it's up there with the best Christmas film.
Christmas films. That's what I said. So good.
I watched Planet of the Apes last night, the second one. My son's not seen that one.
What's the second one?
War.
The War.
No,
Is
for
that the one
Planet
with
of
Woody
Apes.
Harrelson?
When the
No.
when the
Is
humans
that the third?
And
the humans need to get the
In the woods.
they try to get the power
That's the best one.
dam back. I think so.
Aye, that's the
They
best
try
one.
to get the dam back working and fucking.
I'll need to go back and watch them all again.
Aye, because the new one's coming out shortly.
Do you have any Christmas, New Year like routines? Like we do this.
No, really, because I'm just working that. Like I only had the 2nd of January off. So I didn't have like the break for working where everybody's like, oh fuck, I've got to go back to work. So I didn't have the break, so I didn't get that. So it's not as bad.
Do you have any routines? Any like things you do like so for our family? What we do is we love watching the Strongman. But the Strongman is done in like a summer, so we already know who wins.
Aye, so recording.
I know, and then like the kids obviously don't know, so we watch that together. We watch all the like heats, and then we watch all the UK shows as well, and that's our Christmas. And then New Year's Day we watch the final. Where-
Was it Stoltman's?
So Stoltman came second.
Aye, it's British.
If you haven't watched, then
It wasn't that good, wasn't it?
no.
Because the Canadian guy Hooper or
Aye,
Hopper,
he was
beat him.
brilliant, man.
He beat him in the first
He's
couple.
quite young though, is he?
He
know that guy?
absolutely smashed it. That's what he was saying. He was like
No,
a
did they
marathon
not?
runner.
Did they not drop it and then it was like 41 and the guy just came caught up?
That's
and he
right.
was looking
Aye.
at him, he's like,
That-
fucking
did you watch it?
aye.
How good was it?
It's
they
like a
carry this
gravestone.
big shield, which is like 180 kg, and then the Stoltman basically does his lap, and then he's like, "I've done enough," and then puts it down. And the other guy's
Put his
struggling.
horn up. No, he's
the other
looking
guy's
up.
struggling, right? And see me because he's seen him drop it. He fucking hustles
Aye.
and just hustles it past him.
Cowboy walks
Aye,
it.
It was brilliant. So
See-
we do
see how
that
they-
every
See how
year.
they drop the things off?
Do you see tune up the tarmac?
Hell, man.
Did you see the boy that? Did you see the boy play face planted? Boy, like because obviously I pick up this much weight, and then sometimes you can like pass it. So the guy picks it up, he does like a
he's
maybe
holding
like
his breath in,
aye,
isn't it?
20 yards because you got to like keep your diaphragm nice and tight. And he's like, whoop, cute air, face plant it.
Fucking hell. I've
That
not
was
got,
like his first time. What was that guy's called? He had a brilliant name.
I can't remember.
It was like
One of the Stoltmans is much better than the other one, don't it?
Aye,
Imagine being the shite one.
I know, but then
you're the
there's
shite
another.
Stoltman?
There's another Stoltman brother,
3, aye.
no.
There's
and he's
3.
like, he must be like the.
They all train together. But I've not got normal telly channels now. I got my son a Sega Mega Drive. He tuned into the TV and now it doesn't fucking work. So
Are you the third Stoltman?
just a bit, I'm like,
Do you live in the 90s, mate?
I'm
What
like,
the fuck's happening in your house?
I just gave him this Sega Mega Drive. He's fucking tuned it in, and the TV's fucked.
I got
He can
those
get the Sega on.
crayons for you, bro.
I know. He can get the Sega on. Can't get any TV channels.
So you
So
use the
fuck
Sega.
knows what he's done.
So
He's eating protein bars to get by the tyres, and he's got crayons it.
I don't know if it's protein bars that got them that big, but
They're fucking massive, mate.
They're big laddies.
There's some big boys. There's a wrestler guy. There's a guy who used to be a wrestler. Have you seen this guy? The T-Rex.
No.
Oh, he's an
Was he in
absolute.
it? Was he
Aye,
in
he
it?
was. He's the guy that does all the shouting. Rah!
I did see
Absolute
him.
dick.
I did see him.
Like I wouldn't tire of kicking him in the
Aye.
face. Like
Aye, he always does it, doesn't he? He always shouts and stuff.
Aye,
like
it's
that.
like, but it's like he's putting on this show of a wrestler. Where he's like, sometimes I'm just on all the time. Like, fuck up.
He's American.
He's American.
Of course he is.
He's a scumbag. I just don't like him. And the kids don't like
So
him.
do you tell the kids the time you got chucked out the strongman?
No, I definitely don't. But every time we watch it, because Mark Felix, so if you
You
watch the
think
Heats,
about it?
Mark Felix, obviously, I think he's 56.
He's looking at
just
me as if you
retired.
don't know what I'm talking
I
about.
do. Yeah. I've got a fucking year back
Did it-
for View Cinema now, mate.
Did I know? Did I not tell this? I told the story. in the podcast,
Aye,
aye.
of course.
For people who don't know, if you're maybe tuning in for the first time, maybe it's a New Year's resolution. You're like, I'm going to get down with these fucking leather boys. I get kicked out of the strongman for taking a picture. I maybe made a scene. I maybe.
Was that what it was for? Because
Aye,
it's pre...
Because it's pre-recorded.
Right,
aye.
so you got the phone
I
out?
took a picture, but it wasn't an event. It was the Stoltmans walking about with the fucking title. Like, I like strongman. Kids like strongman. I get fucked out. So
Why do they not do the phone in the bag thing then? If that's going to be the case,
I have
because you
no
can see how
idea.
it's just going to cause
I know.
trouble.
But there was other people taking pictures,
Aye,
and then I
that's
told
what I mean.
Do you remember Big Gordon, the tattooist? I told him, he was like, "No, I was taking pictures. I was right down the front taking pictures." And I
You
was
were,
like,
you were single, don't mate? Because you're a wad.
but I was. I think it was because of the woman.
6 minutes.
I think it was because of the line I said to the woman. Was like, You're gonna need more than you to get me out. Like, I was a little bit fucking inebriated.
Did she make goat milk?
Aye, there was 5
She
guys.
called your bluff?
She did call my bluff.
I'll raise your 10.
But every time you're watching the strongman, she'll always bring up. Remember that time we never got to see Mark Felix? As I said, Mark Felix, the guy who's 56 and still in the mix.
Was that who you went to see?
We went so Mark Felix is a guy we grew up in the 90s watching,
he was
and
a guy.
he's never ever won it. I think he's maybe qualified like a couple of times.
I think he had a deadlifting world record
He
at
did,
one point.
and he had the Hercules fucking
that's
hold.
right.
He's got like some incredible strength. Walks out with a kilt and all that. And I remember watching him as a kid, so we were like, "Oh, can't wait to see him doing deadlifts."
Porridge guy.
Aye, and then we get fucked out. And I said to her, I was like, "You didn't get flung out. You could have stayed." She's like, "Myself?" And I'm like, "Aye, so don't make it as if you chose to leave. I get flung out. You chose to
Showed
leave."
the wee exit door, not a wee fire exit door.
But it was, remember I was telling you the guy was trying to sideswipe me? I was like, "Back up!"
You better
so,
give me 3 feet.
so we do that. We also watch Harry Potter.
Harry
Potter's our
iconic, eh?
Christmas, like in between Christmas, normally before Christmas. But this year was a wee bit of a mess, not a mess up, but we never followed our routines what we'd normally do. And that week between Christmas and New Year, we went to Paris, took the kids to Paris. That was like part of their Christmas.
Was it a surprise?
It was, mate.
Oh,
So
quality.
good, man. You should have seen the wee Ian's face.
I'm
They
a
were
sucker.
like shell shocked. We go there, we do all the stuff. Absolutely.
How
brilliant.
did you break it to them?
I
Was
was
it in an
wondering that
envelope
the
or was
other
it
It was
on
a-
the day like we're going to now?
Wake
so,
up.
So the youngest got a suitcase, and it happened to be the first present she opened up. It was a mini suitcase,
Aye.
and she's like, "It feels like there's something inside." I was like, "Well, my other present."
Keep that for the grand finale.
So the oldest one's like, so we never told her. So she's like 16, and she's like got a job. So she's like, "Oh, I'm working the Wednesday and Saturday." And we were like, so my partner was like, "You're gonna have to get it off." And she's like, "How?" And she's like, "Oh, we're going to go away to a caravan." And she's like, "Oh, I can't get it off." Like, obviously, it wasn't like go to a
That's right, they
caravan.
might push it.
Aye,
It was like,
and you're like, no, you need to get it off. You need to get it off. And then obviously she managed to get it off, and it was Disneyland, which was a surprise. But it was an envelope. So Santa writes the kids a letter every year, and it was next to the Santa letter. So honestly, it was brilliant.
Cool dad.
But absolutely tremendous few days we had. But the worst part about it was my flight was cancelled.
Because your traffic controllers were all on
On,
strike.
on the
eh?
way home?
On the way home, I was flying back the 30th.
Aye, from Hogmanay.
Hogmanay, I was going to Doug the Thugs, and the flight was cancelled the 30th, and we had to get a flight out in the morning of the 31st. And then it was cancelled again, then cancelled again, and we were sitting there, and my youngest daughter's like pure emotional, like breaking her heartbeat. "Ah."
So this was in France, not in London?
This was in France,
Right.
and also I discovered that French people are quite smelly.
Aye. Stinky
Like
French.
if you're French, then I apologise, but fucking get some links. It's Christmas time, and it was in between Christmas and New Year, and you absolutely honky tonked.
Aye.
Toilets
Get
as well,
some
man.
links.
Disgusting, man. Like they were clean. They were really clean, the toilets.
I just think
They just honked, man. Absolutely honking.
What about the cheddar? Expensive?
Mate, super
Disneyland?
expensive. Everything's like, see, no matter what you're getting, it doesn't matter. Everything
in
is
the
a wee
park
bit
or
more
outside as well.
everything round about the park's really expensive. So my daughter, part of their Christmas, they got like ears, like Mickey ears. So it's one of these things that they wear. She lost
You
hers
wore
the
them
first
too?
day. I never had a set of ears, but I put on the kids' ears and then put on the.
For the
You've
photo.
got it,
Aye,
mate.
the
You've
photo.
got it.
Aye.
So she'd lost her ears on the first day and had to buy new ones. You're right in there for $48.
Aye.
Right up, right. Take that, €40 right out your ass. And I'm like, oh.
What is it? €40 course it is. mate.
Aye. And then she wanted these Mickey gloves for like Mickey big foam hands,
aye.
and they had like a big bow on them. But it was like she didn't wear them, so I just wore them as gloves. Like, so I'm just caught about the park in these Mickey gloves, like just keep my hands warm because I was so
Did
fucking
you
cold.
stay at the resort or were you?
We were just
in
out a
hotel?
little bit. We were out in like, it's not one of the official hotels, but it was like called the Magic Castle.
Right, so kind of a
But,
joint.
like
in
it was
Close
brilliant.
enough.
Listen, a really great experience, and I definitely would go back. I wouldn't say that about. I don't like groups of people. I don't like socialising, and but brilliant.
Would you
Absolutely.
prefer like the Eric Cartman no queues?
Aye, 100%.
Was it busy?
Mountain.
Was it busy?
It was packed, man.
Oh, fucking
really busy. For some of the rides was 50 minutes.
Between Christmas and New Year, it seems like it wouldn't even, I don't know, but then again,
But then
Christmas
think how many
presents,
people
of
got
course,
Christmas presents. Aye.
Disneyland is all year round, baby.
I know. It's never no busy.
I went to the California one. It's not
Star
for me.
Wars.
It's not
Star
for-
Wars is brilliant.
It's
isn't
not for me. Like, nah, like that's for Wayne's in it, really. But the
Aye.
Star Wars thing was pretty cool.
That's like these kind of things. Like as a dad, like seeing your daughter's face, like
That's another thing. I went with the Wayne. The Wayne wasn't here yet.
Once
'Cause
your
I-
daughter's a wee bit bigger, then you'll be
Aye,
like,
we're going
"Ah,
next
I was in
year,
Singapore, right, and I was going to go to the Universal Studios, like just myself.
Aye.
I was like, I can't do that. to
Tell all
Wayne.
your Waynes about
Tell
it.
all my Waynes. Well, you might have seen this ride.
Aye, it was really
so I
good,
felt like a bit of a scumbag, so I never went and done it. But like priceless in it. Like when we get to this age of like our mid-30s, it becomes less about us and more about what you can do for your kids in it.
because you couldn't, like, I couldn't care if I went down on Christmas morning, there was nothing there. It wouldn't mean fuck all to me. Makes no difference.
You would crack that bottle of whiskey open.
I'm drinking that whiskey regardless. To Ross from Ross.
Phil Mitchell.
Rest in peace, bruv.
What about New Year's resolutions? Do you have any, or
I
is this-
don't.
Do you set goals? What these do?
I'd like to do a January challenge. So every January I'll do a challenge. So 2 years ago, I decided I would run like 100 kilometres in the month, and within 18 days I'd completed it. I get
Do you make them up in your head, or do you look online for?
no, I just
certain
make them up in my
ones?
head.
Right, okay.
So I'm pretty good at running. So it's not really a
You run,
challenge for me.
you run anyway.
Aye, you like it, eh?
But I was just it just blows off all the cobwebs of the new year, and then it makes me feel better about myself when I'm going back to training. So last year I was like, right, 100k was a little wee bit too much. I'll go 150. Smashed it again, like done it within like before the month finished. So I was like, right, running, I can't do running because I enjoy it too much. So I've started rowing. It's fucking horrible.
Started what?
Rowing. I'm going to do
Rowing?
it.
Oh,
Aye.
right.
So
I love rowing. I fucking love rowing.
Yeah.
So it's like how I feel about running. See rowing, see the day. I done half an hour, and it was like 6.5 kilometres, 6.5k I done, and I was like, see the last 10 minutes, I was like, fucking Paul. I was like, I was so fucked off, man.
Vikings.
I was so pissed off. So last night I done an hour, and I'll just rattle up like I'm just going.
What are you trying to get to? Have you got a limit?
I've got two numbers I've given my head. I know I'll beat the number of I want to do 15 hours of rowing, and I've set myself like 150 kilometres. That was my number. But I'm-
Oh, so you want to do 150 kilometres within 15
the
hours?
distance you can get for rowing
Aye.
is insane.
I know,
man.
but it's
Especially for half an hour, man.
But then what you got to remember is I've still got training, so I've still got my normal training, so I need to fit this in. So
you're not trying to burn yourself as well.
aye, so it's like trying to find a happy medium. But the day I was just couldn't be fucked. That's what I was doing before I came here. Did wrestling this morning with the boys, came back and then just was like, Paul, Pow, pow. I just fucking hate it, man. Put on some 90s music, me singing my fucking lungs out. Just bawled out my tits doing it.
Haven't you? You got a January challenge?
Nah.
No.
I used to set myself goals in my notes. I've done it the last couple of years, but I didn't do it this year. And I got a new phone, so I can't even check to see if I ticked any off. But it was just like maybe 3 MMA fights in the year, or get better in guitar, jiu-jitsu, shit like that. It wasn't
Personal.
Year
be
long.
a good dad. No, it's just like you just need to be a good dad.
I've said it to you before, mate. I think you're amazing.
Because these fights, you can win fights or lose fights. You'll get more fights, but you'll get one opportunity to be a good dad.
You
And you
can't fuck that one up. Like,
Well,
like,
you
no.
can. If you're a bit of a shagger, you can have multiple opportunities.
Aye, but if
Use
you
the
fuck
first
that
one
up,
as a learning
you
lesson.
You fuck your life and
I know.
the Wayne's life up. So you only get one chance, really. So
You're absolutely bang on the money, mate.
that's my only
Looking
goal.
into the camera and deliver that.
That's only my only goal, is to be a good dad for you degenerates out there.
Try harder.
But no, I didn't.
I'm the same,
I
man.
kind of wing life now. Ain't that a wee bit? I'm a bit. Just
Bit of a free spirit, mate. Somebody's like,
just a bit of a roamer.
see when we used to go places and you're like, no, I'm going to stay.
Aye.
I'm like,
Aye,
what do
I
you mean?
love
What do
that.
you mean you're
What
going
was it
to
you
stay?
used to call me? You used to call me, son.
Nomad?
Wasn't it nomad? It was something else. Prick or something. I don't know.
Right. Sexual deviant.
Oh, I don't know. But I'll just wing myself through this like
Wanderer,
this
mate.
year.
You're a fucking wanderer. I like it.
It seems to work.
Aye. Had a big year for you last year, man.
Aye, it was a good year. It was a good year.
It was
Considering
I was going to
the
say it's a
injuries,
shit
man.
year, man, for like health.
It was mental. How
How it was everyone was just
2-0.
Aye.
and a
But
couple
big
of
year.
jiu-jitsu
And then
comps.
obviously moving into 2024, you're the guy that you're the cage warrior.
Aye, I'm looking forward to April, to be fair.
The fans want to know: did you sign the contract?
No, I've not signed in yet. I've signed for a jiu-jitsu match.
I've seen that ADCC.
The one that you competed on. That's kind of for 2 reasons: to keep myself in the gym and taking over January, because the last couple of weeks I've kind of ate like a piece of shit.
April's a wee while away as well.
Aye.
But then it's like you
And
get,
I just became a black belt, so just kind of
it's not you get bored of training. You get bored of doing the same shit. Getting in and you don't train the same way unless you've got something.
And it's just a 10-minute match. There's clearly no strikes involved, so it's a different feeling towards a grapple. He's a strong Polish wrestler. That's all I know about him, really. So, 10 minutes of trying to take me down or hold me down. So it should be fun.
And it's like, aye.
Because I'm no, like, obviously I want to win. But see, if I didn't win, it isn't the end of the world for me, because
It's no
the
real.
biggies in April. That's
And you don't have to worry about getting cuts or, hopefully, obviously, things can happen.
What about you? What you
I got offered a fight today, February the 24th. I almost forgot there, and it's my fucking birthday.
So back to the grind.
Aye,
you're fighting on your birthday, possibly.
aye.
Nice.
First fight was on my birthday. It was either the day of my birthday or the day after.
Did you win it?
Aye. Yeah, it was a boxing match.
Aye.
Fucking
Was it
weird
cage
winner.
boxing?
Aye. Got down there. The guy didn't want to fight MMA. It was one of the old fucking back in the day shows. I can't even mind what it was called. Inferno, I think it was called. So the guy doesn't want to fight MMA, but this guy will fight K1. Right, cool. All right, this guy doesn't want to fight K1 anymore. So will you box this guy? Aye, no bother. It was one of them.
So
But
back to the grind for you, mate.
aye, be good tonight. So I'm doing quite a bit of weight. I'm down to 97.5 kg. This fight's at 93.
Good.
So that's what I said to James. Text me. He was like, fight at 93 on the 24th. I'm like, aye, whatever you want.
Good there. It's good when your team are
Just
all
backed it, mate.
when your
like,
team's all doing the same thing. Like you've got is Michael on the Michael and Jordan both on the
that's announced as well, Jordan.
Scotland card.
Aye.
Positive, so everybody's pulling in the right way. MDL signed to that.
Is there matchups on it yet?
I don't think there's any matches, but there's obviously
But they're
names.
saying these guys are definitely fighting, eh?
Aye.
Well, they're on the poster.
Thomas Hepburn's on it.
Is he?
Keir Harvey signed again, so should be just full of Scottish. It's kind of a 3/4.
Is Thingy signed to it as well? Scott Mullen.
I don't know. He says he's fighting on it. I don't know if anybody's signed or what they've signed or that, but he says he's on it, so I'm assuming he'll have a fight. But it's 3/4 full, so it's 4 months away. It should
So that's it then, eh?
should sell out.
That's
and
that.
that's
Well, it's pretty much selling
that
out
was
now, isn't it?
through Christmas, where a lot of people don't want to fucking spend. The money was crazy for the Scotland card.
I seen the price of the tickets was ridiculous,
Shafted
man.
him a wee bit, but
Aye, that's not cool.
I've got some good plans for the entrance and stuff like that, so it should be good.
Have you indeed?
Is there any talk about plate card placement or nothing like that now? Or obviously you were thinking you wouldn't get to main event because it's no a title fight.
If they do a title shot, a title fight, that'll be main, but they're looking at a co-main if they're main. I'm going into actually the hockey team that play there. I'm going into I'll drop the puck.
Drop the puck
for one of their games in a couple of weeks.
That's quite cool.
See the arena and the players and
That's
that.
pretty cool.
And I'm a hockey fan. Paul's rocking the Boston Bruins.
We're 4-0.
Won the last 4 games. David Pastrnak in the back. So I'm actually a hockey fan. Sadly, Bruins, and they're like, oh, we're sorry to hear that.
What do you mean sorry to hear that? Like,
Just one of the main 6 that's ever
I
been.
heard it's a really good day out for the family. Did you go to the hockey with the clan?
So they gave me 4 games to choose for, like against Nottingham, Coventry, but then they're one against the Fife Flyers, which is their rivals.
Oh, you used to go for the Fifers.
All Scotland affair. I'm like, give me the Fife one. So I'm going to see the clan versus Fife Flyers.
Will Stevie Ray be there? Or will he still be in that hotel room?
Let me smell those bed sheets. What about the day record?
I know.
Lauren's like that to me, like, what's up with Stevie Ray? So the night before I was got to bed and I seen his mum had posted something.
I know, I'd seen that as well.
So I'm like, what's
You
going on?
could have guessed that though. Eh?
But somebody wrote it. I seen him at Burnt Island and all that. I'm like, guy's probably about
Partying.
aye, mad with
We've
it.
all been there.
And then the Daily Record's
Burnt
gone.
Island. You've been to Burnt Island.
I fought in Burnt Island, mate.
There's no lot of fucking partying to be done there.
And then the Daily Record's posting shit. So then I'm like, fuck it.
Aye, there's something
I
serious.
hope he's alright. I message chat like, and then it's just like, he's put a post up like, I was in a travel lodge. Sorry, like, I was out there anyway, Stevie Boy, but I took my phone off. I'm just like, just stop talking, bro. just don't take the fucking Facebook, know what I mean? I know nothing. That's what I say.
I just wanted a long ride.
See if that
all
was
been
me, like, she would be up there in that travel lodge smelling the sheets, man.
I read it out to my missus and she was like, I fucking would be too. Boys will be boys.
see it at the Fife game.
Oh, that's what he was doing that night. He was
just
like
that.
Fife Flyers.
Needed a break, mate. Sometimes fucking Christmas, New Year period gets busy in the house.
I'm
Good
out.
to get out for a couple of
Fuck
hours.
this, I'm away to travel lodge. It's a wee wanking.
Needed a few hours to
One
yourself.
of the ones where nobody's home, you can take all your clothes off and like leave a door open and all that. Like fucking the volumes up, man. Full telly, man.
Just having a good time.
Oh, brilliant. I'm glad that he has been found and it was nothing actually
course.
massively serious. But I know it was one of these things that escalated very, very quickly. But I'm still hopeful to see him on the Cage Warriors card.
So he's on the ADCC.
Is he?
Aye, he's
Good.
in the main
Like
event.
an absolute belter of a grappler.
Main event.
I feel like you said that knowing something.
I don't know nothing. But I'm like, I
pushing
think
for him, pushing for him.
I'm pushing for Stevie. Like
Aye.
Stevie retired on American soil against an American guy and he lost. I want to see him get a victory in Scotland. Stevie Ray's one of the best Scottish fighters we've ever had. Regardless of what you think, he's beat some of the biggest names in the sport. And I'd love him to get a victory in Scotland.
I would like
in the
that.
home crowd.
First
And then
regional show I ever went to, he was on it.
I would like
I remember sitting with you at one of the Kelvin halls, and you looked at Stevie Ray there, and I had no idea who he was, and he'd no long like signed with like maybe Cage Warrior or something like that. What are you laughing at?
I was just thinking if he could go into like selling suits or something.
You been drinking?
Maybe we should start. Maybe that should be our January resolution. Just drink every day.
No. But I do want to
One of
see.
name's yours, by the way.
Is it? I do want to see Stevie Ray. I do want to see him a farewell fight in
Get him on
Scotland.
the Glasgow card. Like 2-time former champ. I'm sure Ian Dean and Graham Boylan
Surely.
should be alright with a wee one fight. Unless he's wanting to fucking come back again.
I don't want him back. I don't want to see Stevie
So you
back
just
fighting.
decide what he's doing, right?
Aye.
You come back for one, for me and the fans, and then you're back
Like
back to the travel lodge.
Travel lodge, I was gonna say. And none of your pish.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm sweating. I need to take off this jumper, man. I'm fucking... My temperature's
What
through
about
the
the jumper though? What about the jersey? Boston Bruins, love
roof.
it.
Do you know who got me this?
Well, you got yourself, but I picked it up for them.
My boy Chris B picked me up in...
David Pasternak, what a player. What a player.
Oh, is it like a full
Early,
hoodie?
man.
Oh.
88.
That's
That's
an actual
that's-
jersey.
You know what year that? Good year? 88, man.
My year, bro.
Older guys.
What's that?
Couple of older guys born in 88.
Aye, we're getting old, boys. I've got mere grey hair at the side of my head.
Want to talk about some MMA? What about you? And on the pipeline since we covered.
Just the thing I announced. I didn't really announce it, but the Rio fight, fighting in Rio.
in
in
May.
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 Yep, gives me plenty of time to rebuild, put on a bit of weight, Christmas weight. So I've basically eaten like a piece of shit for my fight, which is like, see at the time you're like, this is brilliant, and then the nutritionist is like, Paul, I'm up on January the 2nd to take your body fat measurements. Okay.
You don't. You look alright.
Yeah.
Fat.
No, you look alright.
I've,
I've seen you fat.
Aye.
After the fight, you blew up a wee bit.
I know, because it hits my face because I eat so much. But this is the heaviest I've ever been for Glasgow. The Glasgow card in the UFC. I've never been heavier than this, ever.
So what are you? 108?
A wee bit heavier than...
Are you? Having 108?
No. Run about that,
Fat
Mike.
fuck.
Aye. Fat
What are
fuck.
you? 97?
97 and a half.
Aye. So you fucking
Promise you. Why would I lie to you? Never lied to you in my life.
One ass cheek is that? Well, come on. What are you?
I promise you, I'll send you a picture of me on the scales tomorrow morning.
Like,
Have you been doing the
naked
pull-ups,
one.
back to doing the pull-ups?
No. That's what fucking makes me get heavy. Just
Big boy.
walking on a fucking treadmill, cycling a bike.
Is that what you're
That's
going to
it.
do? You're going to be a
That's all
cardio
I'm doing.
guy?
Just sitting on the bike, cycling.
Well, that's great, but you need to actually do the hard rounds,
Aye,
the
for
hard,
sure.
the hard
Gonna have to
cycles,
shift some fat though.
the hard cycles, the hard runs.
For sure. Aye, that's going to be the key with this one.
Any New Year's resolutions for you guys? You've definitely got a fitness one.
I've not actually got a fitness man.
Have
but
you not?
Do you know what I've done? I've
You
cut
were doing
caffeine.
stuff beforehand though.
I'm doing one of Adam Lusby's training programs.
Enhanced sport performance.
So I like plyometric explosive stuff. I'm enjoying it.
Are you noticing a difference in your like performance during
I've not
football?
been back to play football yet, so I'll tell you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've cut caffeine.
You're
Sleep
going
like a baby.
you're going to run onto the pitch and blow your hamstring in the first fucking kick of the ball. Ah, you bastard!
So no coffee and the monster, man.
No, I've not
Zero?
read since nothing at all, and honestly, the sleep I'm getting is unbelievable.
Nice.
Didn't think it was really affecting you, but it obviously does.
I had the nutritionist had put me on like a 2 week, like you can reset your caffeine tolerance within a few days. So he'd take me off it for 2 weeks, and I was fucking. He was pumping, man.
Yeah, he did.
It was so. Did you get that?
I've got headaches. Apparently it takes about maybe 79 days before that. It's like a withdrawal for caffeine.
I know it's wild, isn't it?
I get that after
It's
a
a drug
couple of
at the
days.
end of the day.
Couple
I
of
know.
days.
Well, it's a fucking right good drug, but Jambo, what about you?
No, any. Cut out there.
No, you're fine. I can
Oh,
hear
my
you.
headphones, it's cut out. No, any resolutions really. I just want to keep losing weight. That's what I've been trying
You
to
were
do.
doing. You'd started later on last year, eh? And
Aye, with
had
the
shifted
fasting.
quite a bit.
Exactly, man. So
Good.
don't know how many pan I'm doing, like 30 or something like that. Near 30 pan.
Did you get any shite gifts?
No, because I bought the vast majority of them myself and just gave them to the
What
one.
about you?
Didn't get any gifts, mate.
Yeah.
Fucking 34.
I seen you got some cool gifts. Innit?
I go, what?
I seen you got some cool gifts.
What ones?
Signed memorabilia.
Yeah.
A signed picture.
Well, that was Ben, was it? No, with the
Was that Ben? I thought that was
Aye,
yours.
that was
No.
Ben, aye.
No, Ben got
I
the
got
shining.
nout, bro. Got an auntie.
You get nothing?
I got nothing.
Was that Ben that got that?
I
That's a fucking
got
belter.
some ultraviolet. I'm walking about smelling like Ross in Vegas, man. So,
I put that on the
so
day.
I'm hitting the birds off me with baseball bats, man.
My daughter was like, "What is that, Dad?" I'm like, "That's my aftershave." She's like, "That's a good one." I'm like, "You stay away from any cunt wearing that. Don't go up to me. Don't go up to boys who smell like ultraviolet, man. They're no good
Definitely
for
got
you.
some siblings you don't know about.
They're no good for you."
So do you not get any good gifts at all, mate?
No, I didn't get any.
I got a bottle of
Mum and
whiskey.
Dad
and
usually they get me some stuff. So when I go there for Christmas dinner and they sit there with all these gifts. Like, come in, Chris. Like, everybody's sitting. They've got a sack, and it's like, oh, just open them. And I'm just like,
Do you feel bad they open in front of everybody?
Aye, because you feel like a wee guy, but it's nice in them. oh, you shouldn't have. I told you last year, don't do it. Oh, Savage, you know, like it. Just not that shit.
We pair of bockies.
Aye.
Socks.
Lacoste ones, actually.
Aye.
But that was it. Our mum and dad do my mum and dad's job, basically, for the last 30 years.
I got an Oodie as well, one of the Homer Simpson fucking big massive Oodies. Quality. Change your life. You got one? You know the one I'm talking about? Aye. It's good, like, I'm backing into the hedge.
Oh,
It's a fucker. I'll send you a picture.
One of the big droopy things at the birds wear.
Aye.
The birds
Absolutely,
wear.
aye.
The birds wear.
I just fall asleep on my couch, fucking steaming it. Don't wake me. But that was it, mate. What'd you get, like?
I'm trying to think. I did buy myself a pair of trainers.
You got to wear them?
Maybe. These are like skateboarding ones, so
Shrink wrap them.
probably going to wear them. I definitely have too many trainers. Like, it's becoming a bit
No,
of an
he
issue.
wears, he's got something he doesn't wear.
Aye.
Oh, really?
Aye.
Like
I didn't know
hundreds.
that.
Hundreds.
Hundreds of trainers you didn't wear?
Aye.
What do you do with them?
We'll just look at them.
Collect them.
Sniff them. Oh my god. They're I've
What
got,
do you really do with them?
like I collect them.
Right.
Like, I've got some really nice pairs, and I've got some like pairs that are really hard to come by. I've got ones that I really want to wear, but I don't really.
How
have
do
the
you get
opportunity.
the ones that are hard to find then? Where do you buy them?
You can buy any retail, like, so they do a
So you're just going into the shop and buying these trainers?
No,
and
they're
then-
no off your standard. You're not going into JD Sports and buying
Aye,
trainers.
that's what I'm saying.
How many Air Jordans you got? Like, proper, like...
Like, let's say about 50.
50.
There you go.
So I'll only wear Jordans or SBs. So that's skateboarding. So
I've
it's Nike.
got these and a pair of gazelles to walk the dogs in.
These are like my favourite trainer. These are the original ones I bought. They're called Parises. And I ended up putting it one night and I spilt drink on them. Still there. So that's why I wear them every day. But I bought another pair of them because I wanted to keep a pair.
Fair enough.
Aye.
It's not the fucking worst thing I've seen collected.
Aye.
No, just like Ross was just like a pure old daddy, wasn't he? Like, what? You collect trainers?
I don't know. I'm not judging.
Aye. So I like trainers.
Aye.
That's
I didn't know that's what caught me. But
So I don't go into JD Sports and be like, hey, can I have these ones? So it's not off. So I tried to get did you see they released Powerpuff Girl trainers? They released 3. You are guys.
No, please don't say you've got to get a pair of them.
So there's 3 Powerpuff Girls. There's Blossom, Buttercup, and
You've said too much already.
right. So there were 3 different colours. One was pink, green, and blue.
So there've got to be 3 different trainers, isn't there?
Aye, but so they were really hard to come by. But there was a skateboarding shop because they were Nike SBs. So there was a skateboarding shop that made you destroy the box. So the only way you could buy the shoe is if you jumped on the box. So people who buy trainers and they want to buy the box as well as the trainer. So like the Powerpuff Girl ones will be collected.
Resell.
Aye. So they resell them. So you can go to places like Cares Kicks in Glasgow.
You jump on the box, that's mad, isn't it?
So there was a skateboarding shop, and because it's a skateboarding show, they're like, right, if you're going to buy this, we want you to destroy the box. And I kind of like that.
Aye.
So it's a ballot, and there's maybe only like a couple of thousand pairs of them available. But what they do is people put in loads of like bots, so the bots buy them all up, and you end up with none. Is that them there? I mean, I wouldn't wear them. That's the thing. I would buy them, and I would
Just put them at the side.
Aye.
Would you like to design your own pair?
You can do that on a few websites, but it's like I think it's normally
Beardew ones, I mean. Like,
I did. I done like a Beardew lifting, like a powerlifting shoe, like like the hard sole.
the problem at the back, I mean.
You bastard.
Bit of tartan cloth hanging off a tongue.
I love
Just
what you
remember
do.
that. Do you know Joe Rogan gave you a wee mention the other night?
Did he? What did he say?
Aye, he was talking about you being like one of the best in jiu-jitsu or something like that.
He's done that, honestly.
Aye, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Did you see Brendan Allen's got a wee fight coming up?
Has he? Who'd they get?
Vittori.
Vittori.
Just got
Marvin?
announced yesterday.
Yep. He's number 5. Brendan's 8.
Oh man, isn't he? He's so
Aye,
good,
but
but he's just always there.
Skill set, I think Allen should probably dust him.
I don't know, man. Marvin's just... He's
tough.
He's
He's
like
like an
one
orc.
of the... Like, see when you're constantly wiping your arse, but it's always shit on the toilet paper. It's like unwipeable shit.
Who was that?
Did you get this? Did you ever get an unwipeable shit?
I
It's
think I
like
get
somebody
straight
shoved
in the
a crane
shower,
up your arse and you
You're
just keep
like,
rubbing.
what's going on? Did I just walk away and have shit, man? I don't know what's going on.
Straight in the shower. Take care of that.
Aye, that's it. Get a baby wipe or something.
Fucking nothing to be done
Or
here.
the wee bidet or some shit. I don't know. Aye, so that's Vittori basically. Sorry,
always
Marvin.
He's always there.
Who was his last fight, Vittori?
He lost to Jared Cannonier.
I thought he.
Is
you know,
Cannonier
you know,
left?
beat that
Is-
guy with
aye.
the beard that clearly fucking whipped his ass.
Oh, that's right. In London, that was
We'll say it looks like you a wee bit.
Gads.
Like that guy,
Lindsay.
that guy beat him and
Aye.
gave Vittori the nod. I don't know.
What was the biggest MMA news drop
Well, you got
in
to
between Christmas, in between the New Year period?
Conor McGregor.
Oh man, he's a
videos.
fucking piece of shit.
The cut when it cuts. We were
It's
talking
never
about.
got to be a middleweight though. That's a funny thing.
But see, the thing is,
It's up to
if
him,
Conor
man.
McGregor decides it's at middleweight, Conor gets it at middleweight. Do you not think it'll be middleweight?
No,
Come on.
he's not big enough for.
But it
a
doesn't
middleweight.
matter.
He
He's
wouldn't
going
make
up-
middleweight.
he's going up
He
against-
wouldn't make middleweight. He's under middleweight.
I know,
Like,
but
walking about
it
with.
doesn't matter what the weight he says, and if it doesn't matter if he can't make it, because Chandler's going to have the exact same issue.
Aye, but I don't think. I think they'll make it lightweight.
Aye. I would say so. You see the video of him, so it's like Chandler training, then it cuts to McGregor and fucking IB.
Aye, like smoking joints and fucking.
I don't know what that's about. It's quite funny, but
Like,
What about have we spoke? When was the last time we were in here?
couple of weeks now.
Did we talk about the DDP and Strickland fight?
think we did.
Did we cover that?
Aye.
I seen.
What about you doing a backflip? Did we cover that?
Aye.
Did we?
I feel like I've not seen you in ages.
I know.
It was probably about 2 weeks.
So we're going to do the Strickland on Theo Vaughan.
I
Or we're
seen
just
the-
leaving it.
I seen Ian Gary came out and was giving him shit for it because
What about the writing the notepad and all that? Like, sorry, the guy's a honestly. He just annoys me so much, man.
Which guy?
Fucking Ian Gary.
Oh, right, okay.
He's writing like the notebook and it's like Strickland, like my wish list or whatever. Just like,
I've not seen
just
this
be
video.
normal.
What is it?
All
He's-
these cunts just want to, they annoy me, man. Everything in the news annoy me.
Can't
Especially
help
social media wise.
Aye.
Everyone wants to document everything.
But they're
It's
needing
like-
a new gimmick, eh?
You know
That's
what?
the
You know
thing.
what I hate now? It's like the fake shit, like the waking up, the fake yawn, getting out of bed. You've been up for hours and you've sat your phone across the fucking room, and then you've done this shitty fake wake up.
who done that?
When they're doing like where they're going.
Day in the life of.
Aye, and then it's like they blog like hikes. Everybody wants to go the hike so they can experience this hike themselves. No, like every step of the way or making food or whatever. It's just annoying me.
Everybody
and
wants
it's
to
always
be-
birds doing putting their
everybody
clothes
wants
on,
to be a YouTuber.
and then they'll face where their arse is. You've got a shit arse in. You don't need to pull the dress up and show I got this dress. Who gives a fuck? Know what I mean? It's just annoying.
It's fair, nobody does give a fuck.
Aye,
I don't know.
the fake wake up is annoying, and then they're brushing their teeth, and then they're like,
A day in the life of a fitness
Aye.
influencer.
But that's how people
Went to
want to
Starbucks.
make money in it.
I know.
Nobody wants to actually work.
And that's another one. Like, today we're at fucking Bucks Bar at Trongate. I went for this. Like, just eat your meal. Just eat it. Enjoy it. Pay for it. Tip your waiter and go fucking home and wank yourself into oblivion. You pathetic wee fucking weasel, man. I mean, you're doing it for what?
Are you going to call some names out?
For what?
There's
For
somebody.
what?
There's
For
somebody
what?
that's really
For what?
pissed you off.
Somebody bothered you, Chris.
The generation.
I'm going to lean in.
These woke bastards are just annoying me, man. And there's just
I've seen.
What is
they
that?
document everything. They
I've
document
seen
everything.
James English doing it a few times.
Yeah. Say no more. Was
Here we
that
go.
hard? Was that hard for you? Aye. Fucking nah. Whatever. I just think everybody's just they,
You know, got a
they
mad-
document everything.
You know, got
everything.
a mad picture of you on the sesh. No, this is me.
Same picture for the last 20 years. Know what I mean?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
That one
With the
time.
shirt open in that.
That one time they done it. Know what I mean?
Aye. One time I stayed out for 2 days. Man.
And it's like this new one. There is a secret location in Scotland. It's like the drones out.
Aye.
Like it's the devil's pulpit. Everybody's been to the waterfalls and all. Know what I mean? It's like it's no a secret. There's no fucking secret here.
This should be like a weekly segment.
I know. It's
The Chris Bungard rant, like fuck this guy, fuck this
Do you
guy.
feel better now? Do you feel better?
I do.
On the subject, I'm going to that.
It's like listening to Load, like I just shot the biggest fucking cocaine wank ever. Know what I mean? For those who don't know what that is, if you've been a couple of nights on the fucking
It's a
beach,
problem, eh? It's a problem.
you go to him and you're the horniest bastard alive, and you'll wank for
slap them,
hours. Try to find this old porno you found fucking weeks ago in porno.
That was a good one.
And then you just plaster the ceiling, basically. So that's how I feel. I just go with that off. Anyway, 2024, Trump.
I sympathise.
Weekly segment, mate. That's what it is. What's been bothering you this week? Fucking focus,
Cunts on social media. I'm going to that
Agreed,
Sonny
mate.
Beans cave.
Agreed.
My son wants to go. You've been before,
I've
eh?
been there. I didn't document it.
Is that that's the one where it was like pretty much based in the House of Eyes, am I right?
He asked me about it the other day. I was like, I can fucking go during the holidays, whatever. Typing. I'm up for it.
Going to tell the story, just so for anybody that doesn't know what the soggy bean?
Sonny Bean?
Sonny Bean.
They picked up.
Do you know the story?
Aye. When it used
So
to,
what would
water
happen?
used to come
They
in?
used to stay in this cave, and the water level would rise, so you couldn't get in, and they would be in, and then when it dropped, they would come out and then do a bit of skullduggery, and then they would head back in. So they
Cannibalise it.
Would it no like block off the road though? And that's why people would get fucking munched in
Is that how they did it?
I think
Aye.
it was something like that because there was a road there. And maybe, I don't know.
But there was like 50 of them, eh?
Aye.
All inbred and that.
All
They would just
inbred.
ambush cunts and then eat them. It's one way to do it.
it was. I
I wonder if they
it was
shag
like the
them,
house.
shag
That's
them or
what
not
that,
before letting them.
I hope so. You might as well.
that's how you tenderise the meat,
You're
mate.
going to eat the cunts anyway. You might as well shag them, eh?
The cave was airtight and that was the only. For those who don't know what airtight is,
I promise, it's just this and we'll let you go.
and comes us three, ferry up me, you and Elliot, ferry up the rocks. Exactly.
Brilliant, man. The guy with his dick out, man, that was hilarious.
House of Eyes a fucking horrible film.
I love that, man.
I hate it, mate. Honestly, I hate it.
Oh, it's
You
part
watching
of
any
the-
good films, Chris?
Part of the rape scene. You start to get a twitch, you're like, no.
Not again. I can't go back.
Why does your dick twitch for rape scenes, Ross?
Sass. Don't know, mate.
This is going dark, mate.
I know, eh?
You've taken us to a fucking whole new level, Chris.
I do, man. You need to get the numbers up, bros.
What's any good films you've been watching, mate, over the festive period?
I went to the pictures to see Godzilla -1. Godzilla.
I did Nick some bad.
And all I kept saying all the way through the film was Godzilla. Godzilla.
Do you remember what? Do you remember Russia? What he calls
I watched it the other night too. I watched
it? You're running.
Seen
So
Hangover where Leslie Chow was shouting at Alan. He's like, I hate Godzilla too. That's like just an Asian joke. But amazing, mate. It was,
Was it?
Japanese subtitled though.
Is this isn't the one with Kurt Russell, is it?
No. It
That's
was
a
only,
TV show, isn't it?
It was only last week for like 10 days or something in the cinema. But tremendous. Blows all of them out the water.
Does it?
So good.
What one did you go to watch it in? Odeon?
It was only shown it in Cineworld.
The one in town, the big high.
Aye, but it was amazing. So if you can get a watch at it, highly recommend.
Worth it.
And I'm watching Gamora and all, which is Italian subtitle. So I'm just basically
Reading.
aye, and I'm not getting annoyed with it. So
That's a bonus.
aye.
Like, fuck this, reading pish, I'm trying to watch it.
How you go? Godzilla. Godzilla. Don't know why.
Have you been drinking today, mate? Aye?
High on life, bro.
High spirited.
High on life.
So what's been happening all
Have
day,
you
mate?
been watching in
I've been watching fuck all, mate.
cinema? No.
Nah.
Christmas films?
Nah,
I've
not
been
really.
watching Slow Horses. You seen that? By Gary Oldman.
No. Oh, I quite like Gary
I
Oldman.
do like a bit of
I like
Gary
what
Oldman.
I've been watching him is
MI5.
What's Gary Oldman's
I've
best
seen
film?
it. Harry Potter with his Sirius Black.
No, it's not.
That's my boy, Harry.
So they were playing like a game at Christmas with New Year. 10 answers. Don't know what the game is. You maybe know it, but it's a question. Name 10 answers. Shit like that. Example: Denzel Washington films. Name 10 of them, but they need to tick them off. They need to be there. I'm out in the pub with the guys. Come in and like, oh, you would have done brilliant in that Denzel one. Name 10 Denzel Washington films. My favourite actor. I was like, she's like, I only got 2. I'm sorry, Matt. You disgust me.
2.
She's like, you disgust me.
What
She's like,
was the two she got?
I think it was at Training Day and Malcolm X was on. So she's like, I was like, disgust me. I was going back out and she grabbed it. You cared. She's like, go on then. The timer up. You know, I fucking froze.
Did you?
I said about 15, right? But there was only one. I look at one.
So you had to have the top 10, I'm assuming.
It was just a 10 on the card. And I was naming all them. The ones that got like Oscars and that for. No, they're all laughing. All of the fucking women, all the aunties, the grannies. And I'm just like sweating and all that. I got one. I got Training.
I'm way back
I'm
out.
serious. I'm like, aye, all right. Ones I should have got that way. But I was like, Philadelphia, not naming all the.
Was that not in it?
No. You know what I mean? So it's one of the.
This is a bullshit
I
game.
don't know
mate.
why we go into this. Why would,
Man on Fire.
aye.
Surely that was
there. That was there. But you just had a brain fart.
Was there much to do about nothing?
She put me under pressure, and it was just like.
I've got to come up with these.
Well, you did call her bullshit out.
I know.
You did call her bullshit out.
She nailed me a belter, and I went back and just didn't tell anybody about it. Back into watching darts. We 16-year-old. See him?
Saw it.
That boy's no 16.
I know.
Getting grief
He's
about
fake.
a picture with a newspaper or something as
He's
well.
definitely for Cuba, man. Isn't he? He's still got. Obviously, you're
Cuba.
fucking.
He was good at that.
Tough shit, I forget.
Aye.
But do you like darts?
Nah, mate, I've got better things to do in my time.
His bird's 21, I know.
Is she? Sure, that's not
Shagger.
allowed.
Yeah, my boy.
For a few years, though, innit?
That's wrong.
For a
that's
few
naughty.
years.
That's naughty.
Hang on.
I mean, if you're a 15-year-old guy and you're blamming a 20-something bird and you're like, yes, you want to see me hit the bullseye? The dirt eye?
The jingle all the way. How good?
It's
Come on,
fucking
how
brilliant,
good is
mate.
it?
It's so good.
I was trying to set the.
What's the
window.
best scene?
Oh, it's with the guy that plays Sinbad, like the postman. Him and the postman.
When he's the bomb? This is a bomb! And he fucking launches it as a
And the
bomb.
police is like, I've done fucking 10 years in fucking whatever. Aye, brilliant, man. I watched that the other day. And I was just like, this might be the best Christmas song.
Oh, I don't know about being the
Home
best.
Alone's obviously like one.
Is Home Alone 1 better than... Is Home Alone 2 better than Home Alone 1?
I like the second one.
I like the second one.
Aye, I'm going to go with the second one.
Second one.
Have you seen Home Alone, mate?
Aye, seen them all, mate. Chill out.
It's
Sorry,
do
I
you-
have actually.
do you-
Didn't do this because
do you-
this is just what happened to you.
Do you like the third one? Do you like the third one? Did you know there's a third one?
There's the third one.
The
with
third
the,
one's shit,
I'm
man.
just trying to work out if you're trying to catch me.
No, the third one's
Actually,
got somebody famous in it. It's got who's the girl who plays Black Widow? Scarlett Johansson. I'm Scarlett
The third
Johansson.
one is fucking shit. I think there's a fourth one as well.
There is. There's a fifth one as well.
Oh, Jesus.
With a wee fat boy in it.
Says it all.
I think it was currently a new one. Scarlett Johansson.
I would say the second one.
Am I right?
The New York one's better.
With the wee boy.
Aye. The second one.
The second one.
The New
aye.
York one's the best one.
Aye. But then I'm like, see the creepy woman with the birds? Like, she gives me the fucking heave, man. And then Kevin's hanging about with her. Like, get a grip of yourself, wee man.
I had to sit and watch that fucking. There's a new thing on Netflix that all the lassies are watching.
Kevin's thinking about it.
Can't even mind
Aye,
what it's
like,
fucking
he-
called.
like-
Shite.
He leaves the hotel.
What was the wee
And
old
Christmas
guy in?
Eve.
Was he the first one?
The old boy. The old
wee
boy with the
sweet
shovel.
one.
That's, aye, he's the first one.
So they've got a couple of creepy.
Aye, like just creepy old boys. Like he grabs the boy and assaults him. That's assault, mate. Get your fucking hands off me.
Maybe he should shag the bird woman.
Aye.
Mate, if you watched
The
that,
smelliest wings about.
Talk about that film me once.
film me once.
Well,
Fucking-
Michelle Keegan's in it, mate. It's worth watching.
I'm going to watch
What is
that.
it?
I love that. I love that shit. The Netflix documentaries,
Hard
thrillers.
one, like.
But who is it does them? Coben?
Harlan Coben, the guy's
Harlan
name. is.
Coben. You never watch them?
He's an
mate.
author, writes
They're
books,
good.
and then they get turned into Netflix.
So there's a new one on Netflix called Fool Me Once, which I'm going to watch.
I'll not spoil it for
You
you.
seen it? Is it good?
Is it
No.
weird?
Is
I
it
do
not?
shit.
It's just for bird stuff, to be honest.
You're definitely no sexist, are you?
I
Or
wasn't
racist.
interested in watching it. I'm not racist
But
at
you
all.
watched it.
Steady
though.
on.
But you watched it.
Racist and sexist, cool.
I'm not racist and sexist.
What are you?
Neither.
So why is it shit?
I just, it's daytime things are no for me. I was just like, this is fucking merch. She's like, oh, I really like it. I'm not watching it. So
Did you watch it with your wife?
she watched it and I just fucking. I'll tell you what I did do. I had a couple of keys of kit and then just sat on my couch and just fucking gouged it. So,
You sat and watched telly with your fucking in the house, ket out of your tits.
aye. Got
That's
wavy.
probably why you didn't like it, mate.
That's why I woke up at like 12
I'm going to
o'clock the
say
next day.
it's actually a really good show to watch.
Might
and
be alright. I
you
couldn't
Have
make
you watched
sense
it?
No, but that's absolutely mental.
Aye.
How?
How's your wife put up with you, mate?
She doesn't care I'm doing it.
What if you're fucking comatose on the couch?
It's the best though, eh?
Boys, you didn't watch anything half decent? Nothing.
Nothing recently, man. No.
Just that Slow Horses, but I did watch an older film, Hell or High Water.
Amazing.
That belter.
One of the best films I've watched in the last couple of years, man.
I don't know it.
It's like Jeff Bridges, and he's a sheriff trying to catch two bank robbers. Chris Pine, is it? And,
Aye, Chris Pine and Ben Foster.
Ben Foster, tremendous. Ben Foster's mad as always. And just a jump about like New Mexico, tremendous.
I did actually watch a new one,
Soundtrack.
Finest Kind. Tommy Lee Jones's new one about the fisherman. Ben Foster's on that and all, actually. That's right good. I enjoyed that. Went straight to Paramount.
Jeff Bridges got cancer.
Currently?
So
Is it not treatable?
I think is it you call it remission when it comes back.
He's in remission.
So he was doing a show that I watched called The Old Man, and it
Aye.
was fucking amazing.
Old man was good.
And they cut it short because he
For his
went into
treatment.
remission. So I didn't know he had cancer, but I think it's maybe throat. I think. So that shit, and the dude there, the Big Lebowski.
You like that type of genre though, eh, as well, the Western stuff, and
Aye.
quite a fan.
Aye. It was kind of like I like the soundtrack was brilliant as well. And soundtrack can make a film
Make
as
or
well.
break it.
But aye, Hell or High Water, man, tremendous. Chris Pine's a good actor as well.
I don't like Chris Pine.
Oh, is it Martin? Is that the right guy? Chris Pine? Aye.
And I can't buy into him.
He's good in this. He's good in that.
He was
We'll
in
check it out
the.
tonight.
He was in the Dungeons and Dragons film.
I don't know.
He was in Star Trek.
Aye.
Aye, no, pish actor.
Fish actor.
Oh, here we go.
Do you know who a base all actors
Aye.
on? Right.
Some dude on Instagram had said, it was on a podcast, I commented on it today, and a guy actually for the podcast wrote back to me. So the guy's got a Jaws, the Revenge t-shirt on, right? Some fat dude. And like I love Jaws, it's my favourite film, but the Revenge is like the worst one ever. And then he says basically, this is what the quote was: The Dark Knight is an absolute terrible film if you take Heath Ledger out it.
No.
Because all the acting is shit, basically. So that was his quote, and I was just like, that's a strong take for a guy who's got Jaws the Revenge t-shirt on, know what I mean?
That's a lie as well,
So-
because Heath Ledger is the worst part about that.
He's going to say that. I think The Dark Knight is a great film all the way through it, and everybody, all the characters.
Christian Bale is
So
a
don't-
fucking actor, man.
Aye, agreed.
Brilliant, man.
Agreed.
It doesn't make my Rushmore. My Mount Rushmore is just 4 pictures of Brad Pitt.
I was wondering
For the
what you
80s,
were gonna say
90s, noughties and 10s. Just Brad Pitt.
What's I going to say? I've been watching some comedians. The new Dave Chappelle one.
Brilliant.
I've seen
Did we
everybody
speak
ranting
about
and
this
raving
online?
about the Ricky Gervais one.
Aye.
I've not watched Gervais
Gervais
yet.
was out on Christmas Day, was it? Or New Year's Day?
Aye.
It's Kevin Bridges got one as well. Aye, I've not watched that yet.
So
There's no the strong man I'm not in.
I used to like Kevin Bridges stuff, but I kind of went off it a wee bit. I went to see him live and that. It's just like, I don't know, it's just the same type of patter, which is, it still makes you laugh, but he's not like,
Feel like you've
I
seen
still
it.
prefer my American guys, know what I mean?
Aye, Chappelle was really good. I let my son watch it.
Gillis is
Fuck it.
Wait, did your
popular.
son?
12.
Aye, of course
It's old enough. Aye. But he's...
I'm sure he's got a Netflix account in his room.
Well, aye, but because there's a lot of sort of trans jokes, and then he starts picking on disabled people. No picking on them, he just makes some jokes about fucking...
Right,
He's not picking on anyone.
Right, can I interview?
Go,
Right,
go.
so I was in... this potentially is going to fucking...
Speak your mind, bro.
Right. Fuck it. Right, I was in Disneyland, right?
Go on.
If you
Somebody-
need
if you've got to jump
contact
the
with the
queue.
boys will cut it, you know what I mean?
Right.
If you want to be a pussy, but you know what I mean, it's...
There is a lot of fucking disabled people that jump the queue. like absolutely fucking
Have
hundreds
you
of
not
them.
got there in line?
Mate, it's not even a line. It's basically they wheel them to the front
To the
and then
front,
they
right.
open up the gate and allow them in. Like I'm going to sound like an absolute piece of shit.
No, I'm with you, man, because I also think there's far too many disabled parking spaces and not does man not.
Aye, like
Like, stop getting crippled? Is that what you're saying?
no. What I'm saying is, if you're in a wheelchair,
Like,
you don't have to stand up and queue. Just fucking wait, the same as everybody else. Your legs aren't going to get there. So why are you going to jump to the front of the queue? I was fucking
Speak it,
raging,
bro. Speak
and
it,
then
bro.
I'm like,
that should be a segment every week.
so I had paid for fast pass, and it was €700 euros a day, and then you've got these disabled guys that are just fucking rocking up
And all they've had to do is be disabled.
I just be disabled for their whole life. The best guy was the blind guy, and I'm like,
Oh, mate, did he do
Just
this?
rolling their way to the front.
mate, they were. It was pissing me off. But listen, the blind guy was the worst because you could put him in a fucking chair and just rock him, and he doesn't know where the fuck he is.
Aye, but if he's gone in the fucking like,
No, watch this,
Splash
watch this.
Mountain, he's got to forfeit.
No, watch this. You're blind.
Oh!
It's a
That's
good-
it. It doesn't matter. He can't see what the fuck's going on, so it doesn't matter. All he's doing is feeling. Aye. Bullshit. He shouldn't be at the front. Get in the fucking back of the queue and queue with everybody else. It pissed me off massively. And I know I'm going to sound like a piece of shit. You know what else was? I'm looking at people and I'm trying to work out what their disability is, and I'm like, you've got nothing up with you. You've got nothing up with you. What the fuck's up with you?
Not
So
all,
I was visiting.
Not
I was
all
fucking.
disabilities are
Preach it, man.
visible.
Preach it.
No,
What is it?
not all disabilities are visible.
I know they're not visible, but I want to see a fucking real reason why you can't stand
You
there.
want to see a leg missing?
Aye.
Paul, what would satisfy you?
What if
Missing
And what
leg.
condition do they need to be in for you to think it's all right?
Missing leg.
But you know what? Do you know what really pissed me off? So see when they wheel the person up, right? And they leave them at the side. So they've wheeled them up to the disabled part. That guy doesn't go on the ride, and then their whole family jumps on in front of you.
Aye, no, that's
That's like, man, I'm like, fuck you.
Them and one other, maybe.
No.
Are the seats different for
No,
someone
it's
in a
just
wheelchair?
No, it's the same for everybody else.
Right.
We were on one of my favourite rides was It's a Small World. You've seen the It's a Small World. Brilliant. Like, you just fucking mosey on around this wee thing. They kept stopping it.
this could be a first and last the year.
I don't think I'm saying anything wrong. Like,
No, just in general. the
I'm
full
just saying,
fucking-
like, I'm just saying it annoyed me because I had to pay money to get a shorter queue, which wasn't as short as their queue. And then I'd be queuing up for ages, maybe like 10 minutes, and these fuckers would just jump right in front.
You've dodged the question, but I want to know what would satisfy you.
About the disability?
Aye,
Knee
what,
leg.
what would you be like? That's cool.
the Rame theme park.
I just got that. I don't think, I think we should.
We still talking about
1 minute.
All
We stay in a society where everybody's equal.
What?
Just some people are more equal than others. Like, so they should just be in. People should just
It's
be.
mad you all thought it was me, eh?
They people.
It's mad.
I'm not saying they people as in like Ross. I would say they
You
people.
all thought it was me.
Why are you looking at the time? Are you going to cut on that? Like,
Dave's got to say, leave your thoughts in the comments. And
What do you mean, they people?
what do you mean, they people?
I know
What I'm saying is, everybody should. I'm not fucking. Like, so, it's not that I'm saying all of them. Like, but right,
Keep digging, bro. Skill. I'll get you.
there is.
I like it.
Just queue. Everybody's equal. Everybody's equal. So you want to be equal, you can fucking join the queue. Don't complain to me if you're like, oh well, I want to jump to the front of the line at this one. I want a parking space closer to the shop, but I want to be respected as an equal.
Aye.
I'm like, right, I will respect you as an equal, but you're fucking queuing in that 90-minute line.
I know. I get you, bro. I get you. Remember Robot Wars?
Come on, daughter R2D2.
I watched it last night. It was
How
good.
good is that episode of South Park?
Kenny Florian presents it.
Does it?
I watched it on Netflix last
Is it
night.
American?
There's a. It's
It used to be
Oh,
Craig
right.
Charles.
Battle Box
Aye.
or something, but it's an American one.
Aye, the guy for Red Dwarf.
Aye.
Yes.
Aye, it was good.
Was he a bit a naughty boy?
He had that H on his head for heroin.
No, that was another guy.
That was Rimmer.
What
did he do?
You wish you were getting a Rimmer.
aye,
You wish.
Did he do something bad? Is he?
Did,
No, he had the dreadlocks or some shit.
did,
didn't he?
did Craig Charles do something wrong? Like, was he a bit of a naughty boy?
Has he been at it? Has he been on their flights? Is he on their flight logs?
I don't think he's on the flight
Have they
logs.
just got released?
What did he do?
They released the names yet?
No.
Like Stephen Hawking's on it.
So
My eyesight means everything to me.
Craig Charles and another man were charged with rape and 4 counts of indecent assault.
See if there's a sexual
Was
predator,
that-
I know who they are.
Aye, was that part of a storyline of Coronation Street though?
Well, it's on his Wikipedia.
I definitely
My question again: was he in Coronation Street?
Delete it and clear his name.
The allegations were by an associate and his ex-girlfriend.
So how can Stephen Hawking be on this list then? What's going on there?
Dislikes.
Let me ask
I
this.
like to
Let me ask this
watch.
question to Paul. Do you think he's skeptic you?
Definitely. He got on the plane first. That's how they know he was
Oh,
there.
fucking hell, Chris. That's what he did there, was he brought it right back round.
He got on the plane
You're good.
first. To order.
He's on the list.
I know. Aye.
So where did you find the list?
It's online now, I think.
There's some
I
names.
don't think it is. I don't think it's a real
I don't have
list.
the full list yet.
Some of the names are still covered up because they're giving
coming out-
evidence.
It was coming out live yesterday, so you
Aye.
could watch it on like the Independent.
Just
and all
release the
that,
names,
as the
man.
names
Paul
come out.
Craig, Chris Bungard.
But
One that was quite a shocker who was photographed there was Ronaldo, Fat Ronaldo. Oh. I was quite glad to hear that back.
What about Roberto Carlos? Was he there?
Another good man down.
I've seen him.
Right, that's fine then. As long as Roberto Carlos was there.
Brad Pitt was there, but
Oh mate, don't say that shit.
Big Tom Hanks was there, eh?
So what happened on this island? Tell Ross. Tell me what.
I wasn't
happened.
there, bro.
I know
But you
weren't
know,
there.
but you're right in with the conspiracy,
Aye,
so
well,
let's hear it.
One,
Doesn't sound
where
like a
is island?
conspiracy anymore.
I know, but see the thing is, you could be on the island and not have
Trace-
partook in.
Trace Island.
But, right, I agree.
Right.
That's true. But you can't hang about with they cunts.
What if you didn't know they were? Like, what if I didn't know you were a piece of shit and like we're associated with you now?
Aye.
So fill me in. What's happening here? All these
They're-
rich cunts got to this island to bang wings.
Underage girls.
I'm
This
looking
is
at
it.
it now,
Underage
right?
hookers.
This is it. That's
I'm going to give you some of the highlights as
Aye,
I
aye.
read them, right? But the first one I've just come across was David Copperfield was on the list.
Oh.
Who's he, the magician? guy?
Magician, you never
Aye.
seen him coming.
Who's making a rage disappear?
Had to vanish.
He's like, this is my birth certificate.
He was making their virginity disappear.
Right.
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was on.
Aye, but that's definitely.
My man
Surely no.
Statue in Rio, nothing.
You get others?
David Copperfield, like.
There was a few others like Prince Andrew was on there and stuff, but I'm looking for
Surprise, surprise.
Bill Clinton, but I'm looking for surprising ones.
Surprising ones.
Is there many women on it?
I don't know. I've not-
Because the names that are blanked out are the ones who are cooperating with the police. That's what they're saying. So if you cooperate, they'll blank your name.
Snitches.
Cameron Diaz, Kate Blanchett, and
Oh,
Leonardo
Cameron
DiCaprio.
Diaz?
DiCaprio.
Aye, Leo.
Ah,
Leo likes a.
Leo likes him young, didn't he?
well, Margot had never been in a film before.
Yeah. What about Cameron Diaz, man? Like a fucking
But
short.
let's same again. Same
What about
again.
her, what about her in the mask?
The mask.
Oh, that pinstripe.
Mummy daddy.
You on the list?
I would. What?
You on that
I'd be on her list. Smell this fucking glove.
So, aye. I mind when I was in Florida, the people with Purple Hearts got to skip the queue too. If you'd been a soldier and got injured, you got to jump the queue. That just came back to me there.
Purple Hearts, right?
Aye, if
have
they
you?
get wounded.
No, fuck it. They're queuing. They're queuing.
Aye.
I'm sorry. You want to
Ameri-
be. You. I.
So Americans like that type
It's
of
like
stuff.
the going on a flight. It's like can the first responders, can the military, the disabled. You're like fucking just call my seat, man.
Aye.
Like everybody's going on the plane anyway.
They did that
and
to
it
me.
won't take off until
Aye.
we're on. So listen. It just annoys me the fact that
Treat everyone the same.
I treat everyone the same unless you want to
way.
pay extra money to jump in the fast pass, or you want to pay even extra money and fucking hire the place out.
We are all the same. I'm not doing that one.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm just like I was annoyed. I genuinely was annoyed because if I had queued for ages, I was cold. I'm there with my kids, and they're just jumping.
Aye.
Purple heart or no purple heart. I've got a purple-headed kidney shifter. I don't get on any fucking. I don't get any. I don't get any fucking special.
I've never heard that
Oh, they're fucking blowing organs out, man.
Disabling people.
Chucking grenades and bunkers there. Like, fucking hell, man.
So this has been probably the most offensive one we've done yet.
We started quite nice. Like, did you have a nice Christmas? Did you have a good New Year? Any resolutions? Nah, fuck the disabled, mate.
Do you want to hear the other thing that happened to me during in this period as well?
Absolutely.
I went to the school to see my daughter do her Christmas show. Da-da-da, when they sing shite songs, right?
What was the show?
Learning about Jesus. Every single year. I have to
Jesus
fuck-
Christ Superstar?
I fucking wish it was.
It was some boy.
It was the birth of Big JC.
Immaculate.
10 ounce, 4 ounce. Baby Jesus.
Reply to my story.
So I got up and left once my daughter had done her part. Oh. Everybody's looking at me. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck your kids.
But what I'm saying is,
Why?
none of these Waynes want to be there. None of the Waynes want to be up there singing. If you do, then you join a choir. But I'm dragged there, right? I'm watching them
We are
sing
just
about.
venting this
I'm
whole
singing. I'm
podcast.
watching them singing about Jesus, right? And I'm thinking, right, this is good. This is good. For tours,
That's long.
that's bullshit.
It's a lot of Jesus
And then they
talk.
bring in like the primary, like say it's like primary 3 and 4, right? Bring in them, they sing a couple of songs. Jesus is in the house, fucking yes. The story of Christ. And I'm like, right, cool. Where's my Wayne? 40 minutes later, my Wayne then comes on. I've watched some motherfucker's Wayne's, like I'm on fucking Jeffrey Epstein's island, and then they bring out my Wayne, and then she does her thing, and then
You never know.
I'm there with the partner, right?
I'm kind of with you on this, to be fair.
I'm there with the partner, right? And she finishes, and I'm like, she done? Aye. And I was like, I'm away, see you later. I said, she's like, where you going? And I was like, I'm leaving. I'm not watching any more wee shite Wayne's for another 40 minutes. I leave. But before I left, I was just thinking, there's Wayne's up there and they're just like fucking spacing into, like, so why are we forcing Wayne's to do this? It's such an old shitey thing to do.
You ever see the ones where they just give them an instrument, it's just a triangle? So it's obviously like Lewis, I mean, when he was at primary school, he had one, the boy just had to pretend he was driving a car and make car noises. You're like, what the fuck are you putting this boy through this for? Just let him sit in the classroom and fucking
but why are you doing it to any of them? There's only maybe about 5 or 6 Wayne's
That wasn't
each
my son.
class.
That wasn't my son.
Was your son doing the triangle?
But
He
got good parts.
there is one wee Wayne out there that's lifelong dream is to sit and kid on his hedge
have you seen the wee boy?
or a camel.
Have you ever seen the wee boy that's telling about his mum about he's been picked for he's got an important part? He's like, I've got an important part on the show. He's maybe only about like 6 or 7. He's like, I've got an important part. He's like, what is it? Is it Mary? Is it Joseph? She's asking him all these questions. He's like, door holder number 1. And he's pure buzzing. He's like, that kind of stuff. It makes it warms your heart. It does. But to force the kids to go up there and just sing shite songs, and then you've got the teachers at the side who are getting them into trouble. Like there's
for no doing it.
Aye,
Like for no pain or for losing interest.
Aye, and I'm like, how can you expect the kids to be bothered doing this?
Aye.
And
it's the end of term. They're thinking
I know.
about Christmas. They're fucking tired. They want to go home and you've
sing
made
songs
them do
about
this.
Jesus. And you guys like,
Who we ken's no real anyway.
well, you don't know that, so
do.
let's not fucking throw these vicious rumours.
You'd be great in a PTA. Parents.
Aye.
Everybody get together.
I'm on it.
Aye.
Are you?
I go to the meetings and that.
What
I've got fucking better things to
what
do.
type of meetings do you go to?
I go to the PTA meetings, see what they're up
He
to.
goes to the clan meetings.
Different letters
The
in front
fucking
of you.
Ku Klux Klan.
It's mad because look at the way you talk about these people. I'm trying to include them at the school. You're wanting them fucking out.
Who? No, I'm not saying out. I'm saying fucking wheel them in, let them sing their wee hair out.
in the rain school.
No.
I'm only joking.
Like I love all God's creatures, but no if you're jumping queues.
Aye.
And no if you're forcing Wednesday sing songs about Jesus.
Eric Cartman.
Right. That was my 2 bugbears at Christmas and New Year.
And Jesus is not real.
Well, you don't know that, so don't fucking.
He was maybe real.
Who moved the big rock then? Fucking Stoltman.
The Stoneman brothers come down. Oh, brilliant! Moved the rock and stole Jesus.
Well, you've got to make the story modern,
Aye.
guys. The new year is just in, and why not start your new adventure in a much better version of yourself by using some Anaconda supplementation. If you've got a bad knee, you can get a knee brace. Shoulders maybe a bit dodgy, you've got a shoulder brace. For those guys with the dodgy ankles, well, guess what we've got for you? Ankle brace. You name it, Anaconda's got it for you. So go and check out Anaconda. Ross, where can we find some Anaconda equipment?
Can get the products at anacondafightwear.co. Products are dropping at 5 p.m. UK time on Monday the 8th of January. Use the code LEATHERED10 for 10% off.
Or if you want to hit in the link in the bio, you'll be able to find some Anaconda direct linked to their website. Guys, keep it Anaconda. Our betting partner is McBookie. Now, it's January. We don't have a lot of fights coming up, but we have got a biggie at the end of January. And it is Sean Strickland versus DDP. We seen the first bout of the two in the crowd having a little tussle. Now we get to watch the real fight. But make it a little bit more exciting, put a little bit of cheddar on it, and McBookie has got your back. Let's hear these odds.
So Sean Strickland to win is 46 and DDP to win is 21-20.
Ooh, very close. Who are you going with?
Do we see the title changing hands?
I think we might. I think it's weird they've got an American fighting a South African and Canada now.
Is this just the first day they could?
I don't know. But I think DDP will do enough to win the belt.
He'll just outgrind him. He's tough, isn't he? He's just going to lean on him. When you seen him doing it against Darren Till, when he just smothered him and stopped Darren from striking.
He's an awkward striker though. He's not like very
He rushes
crisp
forward.
and technical.
But then you think about what he done to Bobby Knuckles as well.
Over 5 rounds though, like Sean could maybe come into it. The later rounds.
I'm not sure if it's going to go 5 rounds.
I don't know. I don't see him knocking Strickland out. I think it could go 25 minutes, but that's my personal opinion.
I think it could go the distance. I'm going to go with Sean Strickland to keep it. I don't think he'll get stopped.
No.
I think Sean Strickland will see it through over the 5 rounds.
I don't know who's going to win it, but I don't see it going to 25.
I want Strickland to win.
Me
I
too.
like Strickland as a champion. I think he's definitely got the leathered boy's attitude, hasn't he?
I like DDP as well, but if I had to pick, I'm going with Strickland.
You like that one?
Aye, fuck DDP, man. team Strickland, Team McBookie. So have we got any specials on McBookie for betting?
If you click the link in our description, you'll get £20 of free bets if you put £5 down on McBookie and bet on MMA now.
You've been doing all right at the old betting, son.
I have been. Sometimes I bet too much, too big.
You get ballsy.
Yes, very
That's
ballsy.
the issue.
But
That's,
see, when you see it in your account, though, you just go, fuck it.
but that's the issue. That's how they catch you. That's how ultimately the bookie always wins.
know.
I done last year. I done 3 biggies. I say biggies, big stakes, and only won. So see when they don't win, and it just say it's the end of a fight or end of a football game, and it's finished. You just get this shitty feeling, this warm feeling. You're just like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? And I,
So guys,
in your mind,
bet
it's like,
responsibly.
aye, don't bet like me
Don't bet like Bungard.
ever. But I was doing all right actually. I won last night. With
I seen you.
the
I seen
Bruins
you, I
and
seen you
North.
on a bit of tear the last part of the year. There.
Good
Bruins,
money with
shot.
Celtic as well.
Aye, I lumped Celtic to be fair, which was a tense one.
Aye.
Last 10 minutes, man, it's fucking horrible.
Fucking Livy done me last week as well.
Livy,
True. So that's why I kept in, just kept like,
I don't
and I
know.
was like, oh, Livy are definitely draw. No. Brilliant. Cheers. Merry fucking Christmas. Oh, well. Back my local team.
Guys, it's January. The roads can become a little bit treacherous out there, and if you have been involved in an unfault accident, why not get in touch with G4 Claims, who will handle all of your claim, take that stress off you. The last thing you want is January, dealing with you're getting back to work, dealing with that depression. Why not get in contact with G4 Claims, let them handle it. And Ross, where can we get in touch with him?
You can phone them on 01698 767 172 or online at notatfaultclaim.com.
You can also hit the link in our bio, it'll take you to the website. But if you have been involved in an on-fault accident, my advice is to get in contact with G4 Claims, who will handle all your issue. They will also give you a courtesy car, your whole claim. So guys, it makes sense to get in contact with G4 Claims.